The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for The Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And the chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pairs game. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Hello and welcome to the Media Zone. Ed and Dave here, Ed and Dave with you on the middle of July, we'll call it.
Oh, the sweltering heat is unbearable.
We're only guessing as we're taping a little ahead here. The beginning of June wasn't that great.
No.
It was very cold.
Cold, wet, and rainy.
Yeah. Well, that happens sometimes. We got a little bit of heat before that.
Right.
I don't know if that was right at the beginning of June, that hot heat, and then we cooled down quick.
Right. You know what, Ed? We have no time for your extraneous chatter.
We don't have time because we've got a lot of... We got two movies, the Big Ghostbusters.
Yes.
One is a clip from Ghostbusters because we only had two movies. Maybe we'll even save that clip and get everything else in because we have the Nude or Not game brought to you by Mr. Skin.
Yes.
And we have, you're going to go over some stuff.
Right.
And we're going to finish up 86, and I think we have a little 96. So all that is going to be in tonight, plus the game. We have to go. Go, Dave.
Go, yeah. First film, The Infiltrator. Which apparently is from 1986. Starring Bryan Cranston, John Leguizamo, Diane Kruger, and Amy Ryan. Based on a true story. Federal agent Robert Bob, I don't know if it's Mazur or Mazer, goes deep undercover to infiltrate Pablo Escobar's drug trafficking scene plaguing the nation in 1986 by posing as slick money laundering businessman Bob Muzella, teamed with impulsive and streetwise fellow agent Amir Abreu and rookie agent posing as his fiancée Kathy Ertz. Mazur befriends Escobar's top lieutenant Roberto Alcano, navigating a vicious criminal network in which the slightest slip-up could cost him his life. Mazur risks it all, building a case that leads to indictment of 85 drug lords and the corrupt bankers who clean their dirty money, along with the collapse of a Bank of Credit and Commerce International, one of the largest money laundering banks in the world. Rated R, I'm sure, for nudity.
Now Blank's ears just perked up from the tomb. Did Speedy... Boy, we haven't pulled that out of the vault in about 15 years. That would be Michael's character. We have every ethnic variety over there. From MIDI files, I think they call them.
Speedy Gonzalez. Arriba, andale!
Now, how old is Bryan Cranston?
Siri? I would say Cranston's got to be mid to late 50s.
Probably. He just, I think, looks a little cragglier than most 50 years old people.
I don't know. What was the show he did? Malcolm in the Middle? Was that it?
Yeah, that was a while ago, and then he did the Breaking Bad.
Right. That lasted how many years? 7? 6? 7?
5 or 6 seasons.
I don't know. Never saw an episode of Malcolm in the Middle or Breaking Bad.
I haven't either. I have the couple seasons of Breaking Bad. I was going to start watching it.
Okay.
Everybody enjoyed Breaking Bad.
My son liked it.
He did,
yes.
Okay. See, people love that, but I never saw it.
There you go. All right, next film.
Next film is the Big Ghostbusters Day.
Woo! Never saw the first one.
Oh, God. You're going to have to watch that before you see this one. Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Kate McKinnon, Leslie Jones. 30 years after the original film took the world by storm, Ghostbusters is back and fully rebooted for a new generation. Director Paul Feig combines all the paranormal fighting elements that made the original franchise so beloved with a cast of new characters played by the funniest actors working today.
Oh, yes, they are.
Get ready to watch them save the world this summer.
And we have Ernie Hudson's version in here. She's also from Saturday Night Live, I think. Right?
Yeah. I think that, let's see, who's not from Saturday Night?
Well, Melissa McCarthy, but hasn't she done it a few times? Yeah.
Yep.
She might as well be from Saturday Night Live.
I think these are probably the funniest actors we had today, other than the previous funniest actors.
Is that Thor?
Well, yes, it is Thor.
That's Thor?
That's Thor. He's in this. See, he'll take a supporting part if it's a comedy.
See, you just lied about that. You said he wouldn't take a supporting.
Well, he's stretching his comedic chops here. Yeah, he was in The Vacation. So, starting to
Are
stretch
the
here.
any of the original people doing a cameo?
All of the original, even Bill Murray has got a cameo in here.
Wow.
He wanted nothing to do with the planned Ghostbusters 3. And they were all on Jimmy Kimmel or somewhere a couple of weeks ago, and they said they saw it and they enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Although Bill Murray kind of threw something, and then he said it started off slow or something, but by the end he enjoyed it. So something was going on.
Did I see Andy Garcia in there at some point? I thought I saw him. I saw Al Roker.
Yep. What is this?
There you go.
Yeah. Ghostbusters.
Should I see the original?
No, there's really no connection to the original.
Good, because I don't want to see it.
How did you not see Ghostbusters when it was released and re-released, or Ghostbusters 2, or never on TV?
I can easily not see something on TV.
You can.
I turn the TV off.
Turn it off.
Or turn to a different channel.
I think you liked all the Ghostbusters, right? Bill Murray, you like?
What?
You like Bill Murray movies, right?
I like Bill Murray more as a semi-dramatic actor. He was good in St. Vincent. I thought that was a good film.
See, that he sees, but not Ghostbusters.
Right.
I can't figure.
Well, they're not exactly the same
Stripes?
genre of film.
Did you see Stripes?
I have seen Stripes.
Stripes, that's a good one.
Passable.
That's passable.
Yeah. I never saw Caddyshack.
Caddyshack is passable, but it's gotten it's got funny bits in it. But Stripes is funny all the way through, pretty much. It's got a great score.
This is very extraneous, you know.
We should show the clip from Ghostbusters without our voices.
Oh, good.
Just the clip.
Could have used that a couple shows ago.
Hello. I'm here about the receptionist job.
Hi. Abby, we spoke on the phone.
We did,
Hello
yeah.
there. Okay.
You're hired.
Kevin, he's a big dumb puppy dog.
It's a Ken doll with the inside scooped out.
Kevin. Hi, can you answer the phone?
Can't. It's in the fish tank.
No, the one on the desk that's ringing. That one.
Oh, that one. He has no idea what they even do. What's this place called again?
When I watch this movie, I go, I just want more Kevin.
Here is your coffee, Abby.
Thank you. Did you get sugar in it this time?
I hate coffee. Yeah, the sugar's in it.
Sugar's in it.
I'll take it. Waste.
Chris Hemsworth is a huge comedic talent.
Seriously, there's no way that you're this sweet, this funny, this fine. That's just not fair.
He's so funny. He's such a funny improviser.
Can I ask why no glass?
They just kept getting dirty, so I took them out.
Chris and I were fully crying. We were laughing that hard because of what Chris was talking about.
And so then it became a character thing for him.
Don't listen.
I won't.
He covered his eyes.
Kevin thinks he's going to become a Ghostbuster too.
We need to form a group and build something to fight these damn ghosts.
That's exactly what we already do here.
Just takes a whole lot of the equipment, gets a bike, builds his own uniform, and it's like, look, I'm one of the gang now.
I asked Kevin to throw together a couple of logos for us.
Oh, you do see how this might make us look bad.
Is it the boobs you don't like? Because I can make them bigger.
I'm trying to think who he's playing the secretary from the first film, but I think he's also taking over the Rick Moranis role, where he's possessed by the ghosts and he's drawing them or something.
I'll take your word for it.
Of course, I'm talking to someone who didn't see Rick Moranis in that first one or what he was up to.
Right.
Sigourney Weaver was in that.
Okay.
Rick Moranis. Of course, we lost one of the Ghostbusters. You know,
Harold Ramis?
Harold Ramis a couple years ago. He won't be doing a cameo.
No? Oh, you said all of them were doing
I don't know if they
cameos.
would work him in any way.
Look, if Davy Jones can make it on a new Monkees album, then Harold Ramis can find a way into a new Ghostbusters. They do everything with dead people now. They bring them back. They do stuff. It can be done.
Supposedly they're bringing Peter Cushing back in a new Star Wars movie. This new one that's coming out this Christmas is a prequel to the original Star Wars from '77. And, of course, Peter Cushing was in that. So in this one...
When did he die? 92? 97?
Yeah, around there in the early 90s. Well, he might be back.
Wow. I hope he's getting paid.
His estate will.
All right.
Let's do DVD releases that are out this week.
Tarzan in the Valley of Lust. Now, that's a Tarzan film I would go see. It looks like a little taboo, though, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, well...
Is this X or is this a hard R?
I think it's a hard R. I believe this is one of those exploitation films in the 70s.
All right.
70s cinema.
I still want to see the new I Spit on Your Grave. Who has that? Anyone new?
I do not have it. Did anybody see it anywhere? No. Nobody's seen it. Nobody has it. Nope. The producer saw it on
one of them, but it wasn't
the new, not the newer one. The one with Ba 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 we saw.
The old one with Camille Keaton? No,
Yeah.
I've seen that one. I want to see the newer one.
Yeah, well, next time that's in the Walmart bin. Now, you know they have those cartoons that come out discovering, remember we had the fish one that was sort of like Dory?
Yes.
Now apparently we're doing it with live action films. Independence Wars Insurgents. Not to be confused with Independence Day. What was it? Resurgence.
Or something like that, yeah.
Diversion?
No, it was like Resurrection, Resurgence, whatever. We got it over here. Hold on. Where is it? Was it in the first show?
It was in the first show.
Resurgence.
Independence
Day Resurgence.
So what are we calling this one?
Insurgents.
Independence Wars. Now, this is a couple weeks after that came out. We're going to try and fool people. And they come out so fast. Geez, that's out already? And somebody's going to grab this at Walmart.
Boy. I don't know what this... What's it say?
Dr. Butcher, MD.
Medical deviant?
He makes house calls.
Is it deviant or deviant?
Deviant. Medical deviant.
Okay.
MD.
And he makes house calls.
Another one of those 70s exploitation films we love.
Oh, that's it?
That's it. Another slow week.
That's a shame.
Very soon, I think even next week, Batman versus Superman.
I'll skip that one.
Early summer films will be coming out.
I'm not coming back here till September.
I don't think you have to from the schedule.
Oh, okay.
Coming up in July and August, we have a lot of our special episodes that everybody enjoys, and some new ones, and some of the classic ones you love. All coming back for the remainder of the summer.
Right. So we can just not come here and do the show for the summer.
Well,
they're already there. They're ready. We don't have to come back.
Oh,
for
the
months.
shows in the can? Yeah. They're good shows.
We deserve a hiatus after how many years we do doing this show.
Well, we just figured the 21st season of Media Zone. And we had 10 years of screen scenes and a few seasons of Sports Quiz.
I say, since we're entering our final year and 3/4, we should go back to screen scenes.
Well, all we'd have to do is change this here, pretty much, right?
He's probably still has it. Just tape it on there. Let's go back.
Maybe we will do something like that. Maybe for the new season when we come back in September.
Yeah.
Should we go out in screen scenes?
Yeah. We'll go back. We'll bookmark it.
We'll have to see what is involved, because I think Media Zone is still tied in with YouTube somehow,
All
so
right.
we might not be able to do it. Maybe one special episode.
Okay. All right, what do we got? 96?
We are finishing up with 86. These are from the
86.
summer of 86, which is 30 years ago, Dave.
David Bowie.
I remember not seeing this film, but doing it on our show and seeing the trailer. And do you remember the song?
Yeah, I vaguely remember.
I will stop the world for no one. We just repeated that for a few episodes for some reason. It was funny in 1986.
I did not see this film.
I did in the theater. I thought you saw this one too.
My memory's not sharp.
With
so
Bette
maybe.
Midler, remember she was, they were kidnapping her and Danny DeVito didn't care, really? No? The hit song by Billy Joel.
Oh, look at that.
Now that we saw. I remember I saw this at a matinee in the early Crossgates. And I believe the producer wanted to see it that night. Did you go with Debbie Ganser? I believe the producer and Debbie Ganser, we went to see it again. Well, I saw it again that night. Psycho 3.
Oh.
Now, I looked for the original poster all over the place.
Right.
I think Marvel put the kibosh on it because it had this Green Goblin unlicensed on the truck. So I think they put a kibosh on it. The Green Goblin from Spider-Man was on one of the trucks and in the poster. So the only place I could find that was on this VHS box. Remember the hit by AC/DC?
Oh, God, these movies were awful.
Now, who did the end title song for this one, Dave?
Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper.
You're with your baby. Parked at Lover's Lake.
Now, you saw this, I know. I didn't see this in the theater. We went to vacation in Wildwood, and while I was visiting the White House with Michael Ruth, the producer, Jim, and Mike Keane went to see the Jason movie. Do you remember that? Why do these things stick in my memory? I remember that clear as a bell, Dave.
Oh, all right.
Things are starting to go, but that I never saw this.
Things are starting to go. Stand By Me. I saw the film. Don't remember if I saw it in the theater.
I know I didn't see that in the theater. Rob Reiner directed that one.
The Fly.
We went over this, I think, on the show. We saw this in the same theater, but I believe you were in a different section and with a date that you don't remember.
I don't remember.
I liked The Fly, and you didn't at the time. And still don't, right?
I still don't. This was awful.
We saw this at a drive-in, maybe?
I don't remember, but I do remember seeing this.
The buzz is back. Remember there's the big chainsaw battle at the end with Dennis Hopper.
Oh.
And in memory, I wouldn't have remembered this came out, or nor did I ever see it, but in memory of Prince, who just passed away, his bomb movie.
That was awful.
That's an early comic book movie which bombs, and rightfully so. Howard the Duck.
There you go.
Now we have, what do we have? 20th anniversary?
Oh.
Which is 96. There was a few good films that year. A little more than 10 years ago. 10 years ago was a bunch of crap out. There we go. Twister I did see.
I did not see that film.
Because that was kind of resurgence of the disaster film there with CGI. Cows flying around.
Oh, that's nice. I think I want a burger.
Why? Because I mentioned cow or Twister?
Yeah, I want a burger now.
First one was pretty good.
Never saw any of these.
Saw the last one last summer with a few friends who were left the theater in 5 minutes. The Rock I saw in the theater. That was pretty good. I couldn't tell you what was going on or what it was about. Had something to do with the prison there.
Yeah. Oh, did see this. Don't remember seeing it. Didn't see it in the theater, but I've seen it.
I don't think I've even seen the whole thing.
Still not even a whiff as good as the original with Jerry Lewis.
With Buddy Love. He wasn't fat, though.
No.
This I never saw, but I remember...
The Talking Dragon with the voice of Sean Connery.
Sean Connery was the Talking Dragon. Draco.
Hey, now.
Striptease. Remember Demi Moore got the big, giant fake implants.
Right.
And she came bursting out from behind the curtain, and everybody in the audience said, "Look at those big, giant fake implants." They look like basketballs just stuck on there. But she... And here we go.
Independence Wars, Insurgents.
This is not that. This is the original, which you have never seen.
Never
Dave.
saw this.
You never saw Harvey Firestein's fine performance.
Harvey Firestein. I only saw his performance in Mrs. Doubtfire.
I saw Escape from New York.
Did not see that, nor this.
I don't think anybody saw that one. I saw that.
I didn't see any of the Brady movies.
They were pretty good. Or three of them? Two, and one made-for-TV one. I think there's only one or two more.
Oh, God.
Sorry, I'm Kazam. What's your wish?
Yeah, I can grant your wish. What do you want? 20th anniversary films.
I was trying to think, in '96 there was no James Bond movies, Dave, but James Bond is all the talk lately.
Yeah, they want to make... What they say? They want to have a black actor play Bond?
That Idris Elba.
And did they say they wanted a woman Bond?
Somebody did.
Well, I came up with an idea.
You have an idea?
I have some films that would be good for female Bond.
Okay.
Here's a couple of them. Ready?
What would a female Bond look like? Maybe some of these pictures we have on the disc
bring
here?
up a picture or two and leave them up for a bit. Here's a film for Jane Bond.
Okay.
Dr. No means no. Bill Cosby uses his knowledge of medicine he learned while playing Dr. Huxtable to feed his hunger for semi-conscious women. Coldfinger. An evil OBGYN plans on taking over the world by inserting manipulative tracking devices in the world's most powerful women. Thunderballs. Rich playboy Emilio Largo threatens to destroy the world by having his testicles replaced with 2 small atomic bombs. Jane Bond is called in to blow out the fuse. Live and Let Cry. A diabolical villain uses a daycare center as his hideout, which utilizes timeouts and a Barney impersonator to get the children to behave. The Spy Who Shoved Me. Johnny Depp plays an abusive coworker who has destroyed the software which provides M's Labor Relations Division with the mandatory workplace training session on violence and harassment prevention. Poonraker. Oh, God. All right. Coldfinger's daughter.
There was supposed to be a film where Goldfinger's brother was supposed to be the villain.
Well, Goldfinger's daughter avenges her mother by forming the evil underworld group Speculum.
What?
Speculum.
You've done more research on James Bond for the Spit than any other time.
Yeah, I think I have. Octopussies.
Ooh.
Jane Bond is called in to investigate when several dwarf spies working undercover as circus midgets disappear. A female circus clown with 8 vaginas and a prolapsed uterus is the prime suspect. Clams Casino Royale. Jane Bond takes on a rogue group of lesbian gym teachers from the Isle of Lesbos who threaten to redecorate the casino in a rugby/field hockey motif. And finally, Rise Another Day. When Jane Bond is unable to arouse a male counterpoint, she forces Q to develop an implant which she uses to start her own human stud farm. There you go. Those are the Jane Bond films.
Oh, there's a couple of good ones in there.
Yeah. Just a couple.
What was the one you were laughed at?
Poonraker. Coldfinger's daughter avenges her mother by forming the evil underworld group Speculum.
Speculum.
There you go.
Now, when they mentioned that Time Warner takeover, Speculum is also good. What's the name of that company?
Spectrum.
Spectrum.
All right. Is it time for the Poster Pairs game?
Perfect timing.
There you go.
And we
Poster
got
Pairs.
everything in. We have a nude or not game. We'll have to save for
So we didn't
later.
get everything in.
We didn't get everything in.
All right. Poster Pairs game where you send in 2 numbers from 1 to 6. We select your entry, reveal what's behind the 2 numbers you give, and if they match, you win 2 free movie passes. And if you're right, spin the wheel. We will spin a wheel, and you could possibly win 10. Are you going to shake this up again, Ed, or should I just do it?
You do it. I don't know why it makes a difference if I shake it. They're still being shaken.
Right. Not stirred.
Not stirred.
Here we go.
Poon raker.
I dropped it.
Oh, my.
Michelle Crisafulli.
Oh.
4 and 6.
4 and 6.
And spin the wheel.
And spin the wheel.
4 and 6. I think this is a winner.
You think so? I hope
think
so.
it is. I think it is.
Oh. There we go.
All right. If you want to enter the contest, send an email to mediazone95@gmail.com. That's mediazone95@gmail.com. Send in 2 numbers from 1 to 6 if we select your entry and reveal the 2 numbers that you provided and they match. You win 2 free movie passes. And if you would spin the wheel like Michelle did, if you win, we bring out the wheel and you could win up to 10 tickets. And there's the proof right there. You could win 10 tickets. 2 chances to win 6, 2 chances to win 4, 6 chances. You keep the 2 you originally won. 5 chances you lose 1, 2 chances you lose them both.
There we have it. Some good Jane Bond films, if they happen to go in that route there.
That was, I will say that was written by a friend of mine and myself.
Oh.
So it was not just, I don't want to take full credit for that. But I don't know if he wants his name mentioned, so I won't say that.
Okay.
Unless he says, go ahead, mention my name.
If he wants his name mentioned, we can put that on the YouTube version.
Okay.
I want to take your read there, too, because there might be some additional photos put in to the YouTube version.
There you go. You can have that.
I'll have that. So next week and next couple weeks, we will have special episodes as we count down our favorite comedy films and horror films.
Monster films?
I think the monster one was never aired before, so that'll be in there. And I think, depending on how many we have, we may be taking a look at some of our favorite Adam Sandler films.
Okay.
Coming up as we go over our list. Do you remember that one, Dave?
I don't think my list had anything on it.
That was the 29-minute joke of that episode. So look for those coming up, and then in September we'll start our new season.
Our penultimate year.
I think it's the penultimate season where we have one full season, and then I think there's a final season with limited episodes.
Right.
Is what it's going to be. Unless we decide to continue on without the producer, which I don't see how we can do it.
No.
We can't produce a show this fine, Dave, on our own. Unless we sit in front of a camera in front of our computers, which some of these shows do.
I don't even know how to turn on a computer.
No. So all that is coming up in September, and some good shows, specials coming up. So enjoy all that. And enjoy
Poonraker.
Poonraker coming to a theater near you. We'll see you next week.
The Media Zone has been a Cable 2000 production.